everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm kind of excited about this video because I feel like it is a big accomplishment. As you can tell by the title of this video, we have done 1 year of cloth diapering. So this past week marks that 1 year. We started to cloth diaper our son when he was 5 weeks old, in between 5 weeks and 6 weeks. And from then on, it's been nothing but easy going. Going into this, I just knew that I was going to do it until he was done needing diapers. And for one, it's been saving us money. The only time that we went out and bought diapers was between when he was born and when he was 5 weeks. And so we didn't, in between those 5 weeks, we didn't really spend a whole lot on diapers. And the only other time that we bought diapers was when we went on Christmas vacation when he was 5 months old. So other than that, we've not spent money on diapers or wipes because we cloth wipe too. And it's no harder than doing disposable diapers. It's not much harder because I do all of his laundry together in one load. So every couple days, every 3 days or so, I put in a load of his laundry, and I do a couple cycles, yes, but it doesn't really hold up the washer that much, and it's not using that much water or that much extra resources. I feel like that's a better way to diaper than doing disposables. I did do disposable diapers with my first child, with my daughter, but that was just our decision at the time, and at this point this was our decision. And if we have a third baby, we're going to cloth diaper as well, and that might coincide with cloth diapering 2 children. It just depends. So kind of like a then and now experience over the year. A couple of things have changed. There has been some things that have stayed the same. The things that have stayed the same is our main stash. So going into this, I had a couple of suggestions and did a lot of research on a certain stash to build. And we built our main stash out of Alva diapers, and that stayed the same. That has been our main diaper that we have loved, and that has stayed in almost mint condition. And the other thing that has stayed the same is our wash routine. And there's only been one difference, but primarily the same science to washing our diapers. We've always had the same wash routine. The reason why we kept all of our wash routine the same this whole time and we didn't switch it up is because we wanted to know when to strip the diapers, if the baby had a rash, how to resolve it, if there was any stink issues or leak issues. We knew that it wasn't necessarily the wash routine. So we always used the same detergent. We never changed that. We always did our cold rinse, hot wash, cold rinse. And the only thing that varied is sometimes instead of doing the cold rinse in the washing machine, we would spray off each diaper manually. We would do it with our diaper sprayer, so that would cut down the pre-wash or the pre-rinse in the washing machine. We would do that when we were hand washing our diapers, when we did that hand washing challenge. And also just to keep it simple, so every time we were doing the exact same thing. The first thing is how we did our cloth wipes. At first, the solution wasn't really solution. All we ever did was use water. except for sometimes we would buy the Honest Company bottom bum spray. We liked that, but we did find that it was expensive. So at first what we would do is kind of fan fold or accordion fold our cloth wipes into an empty baby wipes container, and we would fill that with water and then try to use that like the same method as you would buy the baby wipes. That took up a lot of time to fold the little teeny baby wipes, and then after that we stopped doing that, and then we were keeping the baby wipes dry in a basket, and then we had a bottle of water, a spray bottle, beside the change table, so we would spray the baby's bottom or spray the wipe per change as we needed it. But then we found that we were using the wipes often enough that we could keep them in the same wipes container wet, but kind of just stuffing them in there, filling it with water and using it like that. So you just open up the container itself, pull out one wipe or two, however many you needed, and we did it like that. We find that takes up the same amount of time as keeping them dry. So now we'll just keep them wet as they are. We don't fold them in the wipes box. And then we have little bags that we've always done. We did little bags full of the cloth wipes for the diaper bag, and we always wetted them anyway, so when we were out in the car or out at a friend's house, it was just easy to take out a wet cloth wipe, and so we just did that at home as well, and we've been doing that for a while and it works. The other thing that we've kind of changed is at first I was doing my diaper laundry and then I was stuffing all of the diapers that day. So once they were dry, I was stuffing and folding them all at once, and then I would put them away. They were pre-stuffed. That worked for a while, but now that my baby is mobile and he's needing a lot more attention than him just sitting like in a bouncer or an exerciser or anything like that, exerciser. So now I'm just separating the inserts and the pockets and stuffing them as I go per change. The other thing that has changed and kind of buried, but when I started cloth diapering, I didn't buy a pail and pail liners. I thought that I could get away without that because the baby's nursery is so small. I thought that I could just use hanging wet bags or some sort of solution that I could come up with my own. Now, I seen a couple of hacks on Pinterest to kind of save some money while cloth diapering. So one of the hacks that I seen was using those laundry bags that you can get at a dollar store and using that to store your dirty diapers before you go to wash them. That worked for a while. When he was wetting, not as much. He became a very heavy wetter, and I found that, of course, these laundry bags aren't waterproof. They're not like that pee well that you get in a hanging wet bag or a pail. So I'm using the hanging wet bag system, and I had 3 smaller hanging wet bags. I like that system, but I wish that I could find a bigger wet bag that would suit our needs, because the ones that I have don't really they don't really work as well as I hoped. The other thing that we kind of changed, and I kind of am not surprised by that, is that we switched from using microfiber inserts that came with our diapers, and we switched to natural fiber inserts or flats or anything that we could find. So we were using one microfiber insert, and then we bought the extra charcoal bamboo inserts. We bought them from Alva, and we bought them from their website and Amazon. I liked the charcoal bamboo inserts. I still use them in a pinch, but the charcoal bamboo inserts have microfiber in them. I found that with the microfiber inserts, I was stripping every 4 weeks, and that takes up a lot of time on top of washing the diapers, folding them, changing, spraying, everything. It kind of was taking up a lot of time, so I just decided to switch. So I had some receiving blankets in the nursery in my house, and so I slowly started to switch from the microfiber to the cotton receiving blankets, or flats, however you want to call them. And then I was just going to thrift shops, secondhand shops, to look for really cheap receiving blankets, and I found them for like 50 cents or $1 each. And so slowly, every time that I would go, I would stock up on those, and now I probably have close to 40 of those. And I find that they work very well. They wash well, they dry well. I can put them in a line, and if it's a really hot, windy day, they'll dry in no time. And so since I've switched over from them, I would have to really think of how long I've done that. A couple months. And so I haven't had to strip my diapers since. There's no like extra leakage. There's no extra stink. There's no extra rashes, except for just like a regular rash. So I find that after that switch, things have been going a lot better. And I still have the microfiber inserts. When he was a younger baby and he wasn't peeing as much, they did work and I did like them. But once he started peeing more, it just wasn't the best option for us. And so we switched. And the other thing that we've kind of come around in a full circle is, and I've talked about this in the very beginning, is the different brands that we had gone through. So we bought our big stash of Alva diapers, and then slowly, even before like I had the baby and I was pregnant, I bought several different brands just to try, just to see which ones I would like. So I bought my big bulk stash, about 32 Alvas, and I just knew that for the price and the recommendations that I had of mamas that I knew that I have used them, I knew that it wasn't going to be a big loss if I didn't like them. But I had bought Kwai baby diapers, Sun baby diapers, Bella Luna diapers, Funky Fluff, Lux diapers, Thirsties diapers, and I think that's it. If I'm missing any, I can link all of the diapers, everything, where I bought them down below. As a small baby, I liked, oh, sorry, and Happy Flute. I bought Happy Flute diapers too. As a small baby, I liked all of these diapers, and we used them up until about 5 months. After that, 4 or 5 months, I'm not exactly sure, he got to be a bigger baby, of course, and they started to not fit him as well. The snap placement, the fit, and everything. I still like the Funky Fluff Lux diaper. I only have one of those, and to be honest, I wouldn't build a huge stash of those diapers because they are a pricier diaper, but I like them and they work. But I had a gift certificate, so I actually didn't personally buy that diaper. And I bought the Thirsties diapers. I'm not pleased with those because of the relaxed elastic that is in the back of the diaper, but the back elastic, like where the tabs are, they have relaxed, and that doesn't keep the diaper like closed and tight against the baby's bum. Like it doesn't, you kind of have to pull it real tight, and then like the fit's not good. And they have a double leg gusset, so there's 2 elastics around the leg, and I think if there was only 1 leg elastic, 1 gusset, I think I would notice the relaxation over the whole diaper. And they are a pricier diaper. Now again, I bought some on a really good deal on Amazon, and I had gift certificates, so I bought some of them like with a really good deal. But after all, I'm not really loving them. I love their inserts. I have a bunch of their cotton hemp inserts. I have the ones that came with my pocket diapers. I bought the extra small size inserts and their small pre-fold inserts, however you want to call them. So I have a lot of those and I use them. I love them, but their pocket diapers, I'm not too pleased with. First impressions were great, but after using them for a couple months, they're just not working. And I do like their covers. I like their snap covers and their Velcro covers, they work, but I'm not a fan of the pre-fold, pinning the flat on, putting a cover on. I'm not a fan of that system. It might work for you. I'm just not very good at it. I just love my pockets. And so other than that, like, if I hadn't have bought all of those different brands of diapers, I wouldn't have realized my favorite diaper. If I would have just stuck with my main Alva stash and not spent any money, I know I would have been happy, but now I know for sure that they're my favorite. And the next time around, I'll probably purchase more because I may have 2 in cloth diapers, who knows. So overall, after cloth diapering for a whole year, I would recommend it. Even though you have to do a little bit extra laundry, even though you have to fold the diapers, even though you have to spray off the diapers, even though everything, you have to come home with like a dirty diaper in your bag, I would still recommend it. I would still do it like day after day after day. If you have disposable diapers, you still need to dispose of them. If your baby has an explosion, you still have to bring home your clothes that your baby is wearing, because you're not gonna throw those out unless it's like a big mess and you feel comfortable about throwing out your baby's clothes when they're still fitting. You still need to deal with all of that. The other day, I had a poop explosion in my car. There was poop everywhere. I didn't know that he was poopy. We're out in a restaurant. He was in a high chair and it squirted up. I brought his clothes home. I brought the diaper home. I sprayed it all off. There was probably poop in my car. I'm not gonna throw out my car. So you just kind of have to deal with that having a baby. You deal with poop. But I would still do it for the number one reason that it's better for my baby's skin, it's better for the environment, and it's better on my wallet. Like, I did spend money on the diapers, and I did spend money on diapers that I'm not pleased with, but overall, that lump sum of money is way less than the amount of money that I would have spent at this point. If I could add it up on average, man, like, I would be out money, because at this point I'm actually saving money because I haven't bought a new diaper in months and months, except for like the cheap receiving blankets that I've bought. But I'm more comfortable doing that because I'm saving money. I'm using more water, and I'm using electricity to heat up the water, but I would far rather do that than buy a disposable diaper that's been made in a factory using a lot more resources that we're not even sure of, and we're putting that on our baby's bum. So I would far rather do that. I would do it every day for the rest of my life if I had to. I'm not going to, but for my children, I'm going to do that. And I really wish that I would have had the resources and the knowledge to like research for my first child. I wish that I could have done that. I was thankful enough and lucky enough that I had a lot of time and experience with cloth diapers. I worked in a daycare, and so I've seen a lot of different cloth diapers and changing them throughout the day. Before I had children, before I bought cloth diapers, I had a lot of experience just working in a daycare, and so I really enjoyed that, and that's really what like pushed me to do it. And I had a lot of mama friends that had already cloth diapered, and I just think that it's a really good thing. So after a year, it just dawned upon me that we've done it and we haven't cheated, except for being on vacation and not having newborn cloth diapers. That's like the only thing that we have, that's the only time that we haven't cloth diaper. We went on vacation for a week, so that was just the way that, like, the decision that we had to make, and if we have another baby, we will be doing newborn cloth diapers because we regret not doing that from the beginning. But the first time around, not really being sure, not wanting to have to spend the money, because spending $200 or more on a newborn cloth diaper stash for only 5 weeks or more, because newborn cloth diapers might have fit our baby longer than 5 weeks. So now, having the experience of cloth diapering a baby for a year, and we'll be doing it for longer, by the time we have a next child, we'll have a better idea of what we want, what we need for cloth diapering a new baby. I would recommend it if you do your research. I do recommend doing cloth diapering. I haven't regretted it for a day, even if I have like 3 diapers piled up that I have to spray off, and I'm spraying them off for like 10 minutes. I still don't regret it. I still don't have the feeling of giving up, because that's just a part of it. That's a choice that we have made, and I'm really glad that I have a husband that supports me doing this, because once I brought it up when I was pregnant and that this is something that I wanted to do, he was all for it. He'll spray off the diapers, he'll change the diapers. The only thing that he doesn't do is wash the diapers. I do that, but it doesn't take up that much time, really. It's just a couple extra washes and drying them. We have a clothesline outside, and we use that for our regular clothes anyways. So I think I'm done rambling. This might be a long video, but I'm going to try to make it as clear as possible. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I will be making more videos like this, and I really hope to see you in my next video. And if you've made it to the end of this video, I thank you for being here with me. I just like sitting down and talking about stuff. It's a big rant, and most of the time it's about cloth diapers or just mom stuff. That's what my channel is about. So I thank you for being here with me, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!